The 2024 presidential race is officially set now. Tonight, Vice President Kamala Harris formally accepting her party's nomination for president. She just wrapped up her acceptance speech a few moments ago. Harris is the first Black and South Asian woman to be nominated for president. We've got Eye on Politics reporter Jack Fink. We were all watching it in the newsroom tonight, Jack, as the final night wraps up. What did Harris say? Because that's what people have been waiting for all week.
Well, that's right, Nicole. Vice President Kamala Harris's acceptance speech was really the moment Democrats have been waiting for. It was just 1 month ago, after President Biden stepped aside, that it became clear the vice president would become the Democratic nominee for president. And tonight, the former senator and attorney general from California said she wants to move past the divisiveness and unite the country.
I know there are people of various political views watching tonight, and I want you to know I promise to be a president for all Americans. You can always trust me to put country above party and self, to hold sacred America's fundamental principles, from the rule of law to free and fair elections to the peaceful transfer of power. I will be a president who unites us around our highest aspirations, a president who leads and listens, who is realistic, practical, and has common sense, and always fights for the American people.
The vice president warned against the second term of former President Donald Trump, saying there would be no guardrails against how he would use power. In the past week, the vice president has proposed raising the tax rates on corporations, providing incentives to first-time homebuyers, and banning price gouging on groceries. Americans experienced record inflation 2 years ago, and while inflation has subsided, polls show many Americans are still very unhappy about high prices. The vice president spoke about working with business and labor to help create what she called an opportunity economy.
To create jobs, to grow our economy, and to lower the cost of everyday needs like health care and housing and groceries. We will provide access to capital for small business owners and entrepreneurs and founders. And we will end America's housing shortage.
One of the main themes tonight was against gun violence and for more restrictions on gun sales. And among those who spoke, Kimberly Mata-Rubio, mother of Lexi, who was among the 19 students and 2 teachers killed at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde. She spoke about the horrific loss she and others suffered, and that she reaches out for her daughter that she will never hold again. Earlier this evening, Dallas Congressman and U.S. Senate candidate Colin Allred snagged a primetime speaking slot at the convention. He's trying to unseat 2-term Republican Senator Ted Cruz. Allred praised and endorsed the vice president. He described Cruz and former President Trump as, quote, me guys who only look out for themselves. And that Allred said he is out to protect Texans and Americans on a variety of issues.
We will protect and restore reproductive freedom. We will secure the border. We'll protect Medicare and Social Security. And we'll turn the page and write a new chapter for this country and let Kamala Harris be the next president and beat Ted Cruz.
A new Texas poll came out today by the University of Houston and Texas Southern University. In the Senate race, the poll shows Senator Cruz ahead of Congressman Allred by just 2 percentage points, with a 46.5 to 44.5 percentage margin. In the presidential race, the same poll shows former President Donald Trump leading the vice president by just about 5 percentage points, 49.5% to 44.6%. Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who may announce he is dropping out tomorrow, is at 2%. The Cook Political Report considers Texas likely Republican for both Trump and Cruz. The presidential race will be won in the 6 battleground states, and the next events are the presidential debate September 10th and vice presidential debate October 1st on CBS News.